Hello, it's nice to virtually meet everyone. Before I introduce myself and start speaking about whatever little things I'm going to speak about via this video, I would like to thank Vicky sir for opening such a platform where students can interact with each other and connect with a bigger student community from all across the world with this internet medium. And yeah, it's a very innovative project actually, where seniors are talking with juniors and juniors are interacting with seniors, and peer learning is actually said by many psychologists to be very productive. um, yeah, we both have advantages and disadvantages everywhere, but it's on us to actually find what's good for us. So I hope all of you will be finding the the good, the better in this medium, in the time of being everything negative at this point of time, in this kind of pandemic right now. Um, Also, I would like to put forward certain objectives which has been mingling in my mind for quite a long period of time about what to do with this video. Number one, my first objective is that, yeah, despite the fact that this is virtual, I want to make this interactive because it's no fun if we are not interacting. And interaction can be through our minds, through our emotions. So it's okay if I'm not able to feel your emotion and you're not able to feel mine, but well, you will be feeling mine because I'll be speaking all throughout the video. So it's sad that I won't be feeling all of yours, well, whoever will be watching this video, but I hope we can have at least fun interaction from my side. And yeah, it will be fun if I get the consigns and feel that okay, you'll be watching this till the end, and that's fun for me. Okay, so my second objective is that I want to make it as short as possible to, well, save myself out of embarrassment. And number three, I would like to start this entire small discussion with a game of question and answer. Um, these questions are going to be very simple. Well, also, there are set rules for how to play this game. Number one, I already mentioned that it's going to be very simple. Um, and these questions are going to be very subjective, and these needs to be answered very subjectively as well. Um, the questions are going to be open-ended question. You don't have to answer this question in yes or no, or tick mark or cross mark. No, you need to find words, you need to find emotions to answer these questions. um, yeah, so uh, yeah, and also I hope that the way you answer these questions are not your first thought or your last thought, but your interpretation of what you think. Number two, you may pause me regardless of however funny I look. You may pause this video despite the fact that despite my funny postures, because if you're not going to give this questions the amount of time that it needs right now, it's useless for you to move further on watching me go blabbering along for the rest of the video. Okay, let's start with the question on game on question and answers. um, my question number one to you. Oh yeah, and you can also, if you want, you can also jot down the question in a piece of paper or a notebook, or in the notepad in your smartphones or laptops, wherever you want to, because I think it will be better to just write rather than think and forget. Like, yeah, for future purposes I want to mean. um yeah, so my question number one is, listen carefully. um why are you watching this video? Why are you watching me speak right now? Okay, there must be some reason, so please think about it. Um, yeah, we can pause, but I can't pause myself because I need to go on, so I'll just move on to the next question. So you might think about it and then come back, and then, yeah. Question number two. I really hope that you gave the previous question the amount of time that it needs, because the three questions are going to be very interconnected and are put by me in a very consecutive fashion. So if you are not going to give this questions the amount of times that it needs, it's useless. Yeah. Question number two. Um, it's very tricky. Listen to this carefully. Why did you think whatever you thought? Or why did you not think whatever I asked you to do? Or why did you do what I asked you to do? Or why did you um, kept on watching this video on a continuous momentum, regardless of the fact that I asked you to pause me and think about the question number one that I put forward previously? I hope you got the question. It's about why you did your previous set of actions, or why you thought your previous set of thoughts. Again, please give the question the amount of time it needs in your mind. Yeah, in your mind, and think about it. Question number three. Um, if you have thought about the previous two questions very carefully, then I guess you have come to the answer and conclusion to this question as well. Question number three is, why are you still watching this video? Why are you still, uh, if you are still persisting till this point of time, why are you still listening to me? Or what do you want out of this video? What is your objective out of this video that you are watching it till this moment? Think about it, and why do you want to keep on watching till the end? Just think about it, and I hope you come to an objective, because if you don't come to an objective, then it's funny of you watching this video till the end and not understanding anything that I say, or not interpreting or analyzing or thinking about whatever I will be saying in the further phase of this video. I hope you again gave the previous question the amount of time it needed, and my last question is going to be framed by you and needs to be answered by you as well. At any point of time you can do so, but everything is going to be done at the end of this video. So all throughout the video you need to listen very carefully. uh, you might find it boring, you might find it interesting, whatever it is, but you need to listen carefully, and these are going to be finished by the end of the video. Yeah. So yeah, and what you need to do with the questions, how you need to frame, how you need to answer, everything will be explained by me explicitly by the, yeah, end of this video. I think you, although this will be already written in the description, but I think that you might also want me to introduce myself. So hi, I'm Hiya Anupam. I'm currently pursuing my undergraduation from Lady Shri Ram College for Women under Delhi University in philosophy honors. I also have sociology as my minor subject. Um, yeah, apart from playing around with books and pencil and pens and papers, I also do few extracurricular activities, and I'm trying to find meaning and purpose in my life like the rest of you guys, and I'm still learning. I think learning is an evergreen, ever never ending process, and I hope you guys will always be loving the art of learning, unlearning, um, making others learn whatever you learned, and to be able to distinguish between what is good for you and what is good for others, what is bad for you. Basically, I hope you get to know your own self. Why am I here? Well, I don't know why am I here exactly. I have actually put listed down 5 points that I want to talk about with you guys, and I thought that maybe I lacked a senior who could say to me about these things, or a sibling that would help me through this. So therefore, I'm going to talk about a few things that I thought that it's important for me to share um, from my own observation. I think this is a cautionary emergency precautionary measure that I'm going to give before I start speaking, that it's not important for you to or crucial for you to agree with me to whatever points I put forward. You may disagree with me, but see, these points which I'm going to list down are um, based from my own observation from my school life, and my experience and your experience might be contrastingly different or might be very similar, but well, few things are very universal, so I do agree that some things will be similar as well. So yeah, it's not important for you to agree, again I'm stating, because well, you have your own set of reasons for doing what you do, and I had my own set of reasons for doing what I did. But these are few things so that you can make your school life more fun, and more interesting, and more, well, how do I put it? To This is from an introvert to different kind of people out there, different kind of students out there, and I hope you will have fun with me. Well, I'm a little bit clumsy in terms of words and also in terms of expressing myself, because I haven't done this before. I've just watched Wikis are doing it for a long period of time, and I went through all the videos in this channel, like whoever taught uh, in the previous videos, and I want to say to you guys that I really appreciate the way you all have worked really hard, and you are teaching the lessons to the like whatever little we know, or whatever little you all know, and like some of you might be experts also, so I'm saying it that I really appreciate you guys doing it for the juniors, and especially at this time when all of them are at home and are not able to learn in the traditional way that they are being taught. So I'm really thankful, and I'm thanking you from here as a student. Yeah, I think it's very, very, how do I put it? It's very, uh, I don't know, it's very intimidating to even speak about the things I'm going to speak about. Um, yeah, firstly, I would like to start with an observation I have had in my school life, that of misunderstanding and miscommunication that happens mostly with, teacher and student relationship. Often teachers do not express themselves to very openly, um, and students often do, put up different facts and figures about, and then have their own assumption of how a person is going to be as a teacher. So I think it's very important and crucial for all of us to start having an open discussion with our peers and our uh, knowledge givers, um, and knowledge sharers, because they are also a set of individuals, and you are also a set of individual, and if both individuals just uh, just perceive things to be as it is and not come to a conclusion, you'll never have the close knit relationship that you always want to have with a teacher. So I think going through discussions, plenty of discussions is very important as an individual, like to grow as an individual, and to also for the teacher to grow as an individual. So I hope, um, yeah, different kind of reasons, but I hope that um, conversations start also, like even at the level of school, to make the teaching and the learning process more interesting and more fun filled. I had few wonderful teachers because of these one like this wonderful um, open discussions, and this is always filled with fun because sir was I guess he has been saying it for long that he uh, yeah, that he is a teacher by choice, and that's something beautiful, and he likes to have an open-ended conversation. That's why you have got to know him, and that's why you were that's why people are still watching this set of videos that he puts forward. And it's always lovely to have conversations with your knowledge sharers. Okay, I'll start with whatever I thought I'll be talking about. um, Okay, I'm please avoid or please mention out the mistakes that I do in whatever through whatever medium you want to. Let me start with what I was about to talk about. My first point is with my heading is that, or with my title heading is that we are our own rivals. At different points of time, many different people in and around you, or long distance relative might have told you that person A got more marks than you in a particular exam, so in next exam you need to get more than particular person A. Or you always used to get more marks than person A, then why did you get less marks than person A this time? I think it is not important for us to listen to those suggestions because, as an individual, we are our own rivals. We should compete with ourselves of who we were yesterday, or who we are going to become uh, tomorrow, and who we are today. It's about realizing these uh, us, or our own selves, our individual self at different points of time, and it's about learning each step. um, because when you realize that you are your own competition, you tend to find more happiness with the output, or you tend to learn more with the output that you produce as an individual. Yeah, I think I have realized that that you know you feel a lot more sense of achievement when you achieve something, or you do feel sad when you fail, but at the same time you feel that rage inside you that, oh no, we can do something. I mean, I can improve myself because this and this are the set of characteristics of mind which made me fail. And so moving on to my next point, it's action is equal to happiness. What I mean to say by this equation is that as long as you are happy doing whatever you are doing, you'll always be happy doing whatever you do. Say today, you were happy, studying um, maths, you are doing mathematics, you are solving problems, you are doing this and that, and it makes you happy from inside. And as long as it makes you happy, it's wonderful. I mean, if you don't find happiness, say doing science, then you need to find that happiness, because I think there is happiness in everything you do in your school life. So even if you're bad in art, you need to find the purpose, right? That why I am doing this art. Or see, you are pathetically bad like me. I'm very bad in drawing, but you still do it because maybe you playing with colors makes you happy. Similarly, so when you do um, say when you are studying about physics, you might not understand it, and not understanding makes things more scary, I guess. That's what I understood. That's why I was scared of maths previously, but now I enjoy it. I mean, though I did not take it further, but I do enjoy you know uh, reading about it, to know about what mathematicians are doing. So yeah. My third point is about having fun. It's okay. I mean, you can have fun and you can study at the same time if you know the right balance between them. You can always go for a swimming class, and you can go for a dance class, acting class, maybe musical concerts also, along with studying. And um, different students have different uh, patterns of studying. Different individuals have, like, I have a different pattern of studying altogether. I'll give an example what I did. It's very funny. Before my boards, my board class 12 boards, um, I my exam was supposed to start on, uh, like, I forgot the date. It was some, like, yeah, someday in March, but I remember the weekday. The exam was supposed to start on Saturday, my first board exam, um, valid board exam. And, like, I was so bored that my mom gave the suggestion that let's go and watch a movie. So, technically, just 2 days before my board's exam, I went to watch Gully Boy, the movie Gully Boy. And sometimes some things in life do make you happy and are meant to happen that way. Had I not got that rage after watching Gully Boy ki, apna time aayega, then I, like, had I not thought about the phrase, and had I not heard about the phrase that ki apna time sachi mein aa sakta hai, I don't think I could have. Uh, I mean, I could have done okay, but I wouldn't have, like, explored my happiness in board exams, because I was really happy giving my board exams. So some things in life are meant to have fun, even if you're giving boards or even if you're giving some entrance exam. I think as long as you are happy, and as long as you are finding happiness and fun aspect in doing that, it's okay. Um, my fourth point is, question, don't be scared. Often we as students are often scared of professors and teachers, and we are always sitting behind and scared to do, and, like, I mean, frightened out of our wits. But I guess it's okay if you are scared of maths, or if you're scared of, say, um, learning everything in social sciences. As long as you question in class, and you interact with the teacher, which I already previously mentioned, and you find your objectives. So yeah, this is also linked with what I asked you to do initially in the video, when I asked you to find objectives in whatever you are doing. I mean, why you are watching this video. Similarly, you need to find objectives about whatever you are doing in school, about whatever you are doing in the class, through questioning and cross questioning. And therefore it's wonderful to question. And Aristotle said that uh, questioning is uh, the most beautiful art in the world, and hence the questioning is very important. um, Number fifth, and my last point, uh, that I want to say is that it's okay to be you. It's okay to be as you are. It's okay if you feel scared to speak, and uh, it's okay if you are one of those extrovert students in the class. It's okay to be not be you know getting good scores, but I think it's not okay to feel scared. It's not okay to um, accepting yourself and not trying to rebuild yourself. Acceptance is good, but if you don't rebuild yourself, and, like, let's say I know I'm lazy, but I don't do anything to overcome my bad habits. So similarly, you don't do your homeworks every day, but you think that it's okay to not do your homework. No, right? So you can always try to rebuild yourself in your own way. And while acceptance is good, like it's okay to be the way you are, it's okay to feel the way you are, to feel the way you are feeling, but it's not okay to let yourself drain down as an individual. So I hope you find your individual self, as in the individual you, whoever you are. Love the real self. um, Gain knowledge as much as possible, and find in the world what really means to you, uh, to be of most important crucial value. And I hope you all find an objective in whatever little things you do, um, in terms of studies, in terms of extracurricular activities, in terms of even watching this video till this end. If you are still watching till this end, yeah, I think I came to the end. And yeah, I was supposed to ask you to write a question, and whatever I meant to say, I'll be speaking it. And what I meant to say is that I really want to end this, whatever thing I'm speaking about, with a with a good note. And that good note being, you need to write a question for yourself and answer it yourself as well. You can do it at any point of time. You can do it maybe 2 3 4 days later, or you may do it 2 3 4 years later, or you may do it right now. But what I want you all to do is, well, it's very simple. I want you to frame a question asking yourself, whether be it happiness, whether be it the small things that you do in life. I want you to explore the art of questioning by starting with a little question. Remember when you were small, you were asked by uh, teachers, or say parents, relatives, and especially by your parents, friends, or new acquaintances, that my na tomar naam to ki hoy? What is your name? Um, those kind of small questions I want you to frame for yourself. It see, I gave it the aspect of question number 4, but I'll be doing it the same thing for me itself, me myself. um um it Question number 4 doesn't necessarily need to be only one sentence or question. It can be, you can put different questions together and frame one question. See, it's a very open-ended thing, and uh, it's about you. So you can ask anything about yourself, about you, and answer things. But when you do this task, you have to remember that it's all about you as an individual. Don't think about anything else in the world. It's give you, your individual self, the primemost importance. With this note, I'll be going, and uh, thanks for watching this video till the end if you have watched, and if you haven't watched, then that's also okay. Um, because after all, it's about finding our own real self, and if we don't uh, find us, it's not worth watching till the end. Um, you can always contact me if you want to, but I don't know how will I be able to help, but I'll always am up for help. um yeah, I don't know how we will be connecting, but yeah, we sure will be connecting.